Meet the chicks. We have this grate over so our dog doesn't get them. It's nice out here, about 83 degrees. These wires are here so they don't kick up the shavings into their feed and water. They're starting to look ugly because they're getting their real feathers now, but that's part of growing up. The chicks don't have much to do with what we're doing today. I gotta clean out the pen that's in that hole, or doorway you could call it. Seems like a hole in the side of the barn. Yesterday we cleaned out and hauled almost all the manure out of this pen in here. So now we got the beefers in this pen, and we'll clean out that pen. Then that pen over there is next. Got the biggest pen done. And we have probably, I don't know, 2 loads with the big manure spreader here. But yeah, now I want to chase these cattle in the barn. Even though they're comfortable and relaxed, they need to go in the barn. We'll have water in there. And I can start cleaning out the pen that they normally live in. And it's that time of year. The flies are starting to get on the cattle. Good boy. Alright, come on. Go. We normally don't have beef cattle that are this calm, but I'm not going to complain. Thank you, buddy. Now go in the barn. Come on, guys. Get up. That one might be a little hard to get up, simply because he's so friendly. Come on, buddy, get up. There you go. Thank you for getting up nicely. Stretch. All right, go in, guys. I know it's nice and warm out here. You need to go in. I'll pen them in and move the hay rack out of the way. I'll get the skid loader. We'll start cleaning out over there and putting it all on this pile. I'll probably clean up a little bit here. We were going to film yesterday, but it was just so windy. It would have not been a good video because of the wind. So that's why we didn't film yesterday. Well, we would have. I wanted to, but I just couldn't make a good quality video. So I didn't. That should keep them in. I might open this door then. I'm not sure. Actually, I probably will. So I'll be piling manure right outside. But they have water in here and places to lay down. So they'll be comfortable. They won't be in here all day either. It's like 1 o'clock. They might be in here till supper time or later tonight. We'll see. Actually, they'll probably be in here until I have that cleaned out and maybe bedded. That shouldn't take more than an hour, hour and a half, if everything goes good. Almost none of the cattle are in their right pens right now for probably the rest of the week. Anyway, until we get all the rest of the barn cleaned out, which might be by tomorrow. We'll see. So that fence is down. This fence can just stay down. This cattle should not be able to get over here. But they do sometimes if I don't take care of it right. We still didn't figure out what's wrong with the 8120. Dad was messing around with it last night, the past couple days. I don't know that he found anything. So that's still sitting here. Here's how we're keeping track of the loads of our manure spreaders. 10 here, 10 here. And 2. So we've got 22 loads with our big New Holland manure spreader and 7 loads with our little international manure spreader. Total of 29 loads yesterday. Let's see if this thing starts. Oh yeah. We've been hauling so much manure, I don't know if you can tell or not, but this bucket is starting to get shiny. I have never seen this bucket shiny at all. I've got everything opened up and I just need to haul out of there. I got the hay rack out of the way, and I cleaned up over here a little bit. Might clean up a little more over here on that side, but it's good enough. I can just go back and forth now. A lot of back and forth. I moved this gate so we can clean it out better. That should be nice and cleaned out. I got most of this cleaned up. I might need to bring a shovel back, scoop some of this up, make it a little more tidy. This here is an old clay bed where the cows used to lay when there were free stalls here, back when my grandpa milked. Actually milked over there, but we don't milk anymore here in this barn. Don't milk at all. This doesn't really get cleaned out because it's really hard to. The concrete stops here, so this, from back there to here somewhere, is just clay, no concrete. Maybe someday in the future we'd knock all these curbs down and put poured concrete there and take out these free stalls, poured concrete. You can actually see the clay here. Anyway, taking the free stalls out is not in the plans. It's not in any plans as of the next year or two. I mean, if we, yeah, I don't know. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. We have other things that we want to do, and this barn works great. For pretty good anyway for what we need, what we use it for. So it works. That's all that matters. Got that pen cleaned out. Now I gotta move these cattle over there again, and they're laying down, so I might just take a break and let them lay for a little while yet. About half of them are laying. They look comfortable. We'll see. The flies are bothering them a little bit. I really don't like that, but I don't really know what to do right now. I did my chores now, and we got one spreader going. We need to wait on Adrian to get the other spreader going. Once he's done with his chores, we'll start. It's a little after 4. Hopefully we can get 10 loads in tonight. We didn't get started really early. They had a homeschool baseball game or something to go to. I stayed home and had to do this. So once Adrian comes, then we could really start hauling. Then I fed the cattle back there. Once they're done eating, I can pen them out. I can start cleaning out that pen. The International Manure Spreaders hold 10 loads. Did 3 today. So now we are at 32 loads total, I think. And we have a ginormous pile to go, and probably at least this much, if not twice this much, in the barn yet that needs cleaned up. And while this equipment's being operated, we are supervised. Here comes Adrian. He got done with his chores. This is what we call the bake spreader. It's kind of small compared to what a lot of people would run, but it's our big one. Got him loaded. He's on his way out. And put down the load. I'm gonna check on the cattle soon, see if they're ready, head out to pasture, be penned out for a while. But everything's going good so far. I got a little bit smaller since I loaded that load. Need to fill up with some go-go juice, or as boring people would call it, diesel fuel. But go-go juice is more fun. This is the first time I'm filling it up for today. I doubt I'll fill it up, but I'll put a couple gallons in. I put 7 gallons in or so yesterday. So it used some fuel, but it's pretty good for the most part. Now they're hauling, going down the field lane and turning right. They're not going far at all. So it's gonna be pretty tough for me to keep up with them because of the way that I have to haul out of the barn. We'll keep going at it. Now maybe get them to take a little bit of a break a couple times so I can catch up if I need to. But we'll see. So far I have a big pile to do out of, so I might not have to until I might have to worry about it tonight. But I put about 10 gallon in, so that should be enough for a while anyway. We got about 10 or 11 loads hauled out tonight, and we have a little bit less than half of this pen done. What would really be nice for this is if I have a grapple bucket. You just go in and grab it, pull it, but I have to roll it up, and what I do is I make a pile over here of half bucket loads because, well, that's a little bit of a trek around there just to take half a bucket. So I'll make a pile here and then scoop it back up once I have enough of a pile here. And if I can get a full bucket load, I'll take it out. But we're gonna stop for tonight, so we're going to get the cattle in so they can get water and feed. Here's how many loads we hauled total. We started about here and there, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 with the New Holland spreader, and 7 with the International spreader. So with those numbers, we hauled about 13 loads tonight, which is pretty good for, I don't know, we started about 4, it's 8:30 now. We had supper and chores, so 3 hours of work. It's not bad. Also, this tractor, we just need to figure out what O-ring to get, not O-ring, seal to get for this. I think Dad has a pad or something thing to make a seal for that. That'd be the sediment bowl, basically the filter for the gas of that tractor. We actually started that tractor. The gas is leaking like crazy, but we were able to start it. It ran really nice. It started nice, so I think I did the wiring right. I just need to clean everything up. We also put the battery in. And I greased it. Need to check the oils, make sure everything's good again. Then I'd like to take that cutter bar down and grease that good. The cutter bar part. I think I greased everything else on the tractor. I'd just like to spray some for grease on here, or dump used drain oil on it. Then I should be ready for the season. Then this tractor's done. Then we can start bringing tractors in that should have been brought in like a month ago to do servicing on them. But we'll see if we can get around to that soon. But unfortunately, now this is the end of the video. It's the end of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Also, tell me what you want to see more of in the videos. Tractors are parked down here. I'm not sure why they decided to park them here, but hopefully they're not in the way. Once we get done hauling manure, we can clean them up, grease them, get them ready for fall. And this manure spreader, I noticed something here not long ago. Underneath the tandems here, they're starting to split apart. So maybe once we're done, we can take the tandems off and re-weld them, do what we need to. Yeah, work in progress. That's how like all of our equipment is. And I believe there's a bearing out right here that's been out for I don't know how long. I think there's a bearing out or two on that manure spreader that should be fixed too, but those aren't very important right now. They run the way they are. And this manure spreader wouldn't hurt to have new tires on, but it only gets used a couple times a year, so, and if they hold air, that's all we need them for. And I guess we're gonna finish the night off with a little bit of basketball with our homemade hoop. Hoops are expensive. Adrian wanted a hoop, so he made one. Good thinking. He put the net wrap on, not net wrap, baler twine on, so he has a net and everything. That was a really good idea. Bam. Go off and shoot it. Oh!